Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Talking Real Estate here at Champions Real Estate Team at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate Company. My name is Mark T. Wehner, the second team leader at Champions Real Estate Team. So every Wednesday we jump on here and go over what's gone on in the real estate market over the last week. So I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. So as with that, we'll jump right into what's gone on in the real estate market. So taking a look at the numbers. So obviously being a holiday weekend, we did not have a whole lot of new listings going live on the market. So we had our lowest in a long time when I was looking back at my notes as far as new listings going live. So we had 166 new listings go live at 176 new contracts written and 338 homes sold. So new homeowners, so congratulations to them. And I hope they got in time for Thanksgiving. But yeah, so I mean, that's pretty typical for this time of year. Obviously holidays, kind of puts a pause on things for this holiday weekend, getting things, on the market. I've had a lot of clients as of recently reaching out of what they should get their house ready for the spring, or even if they should get it on before Christmas time. I'll kind of go over that here in a little bit, but let's jump in and take a bigger 30,000 foot view of the marketplace over the Omaha Lincoln MLS. So we had, obviously with those numbers being down, new listings. So did our overall listings available at 1,647 active listings in the Omaha MLS. I did take out the no-show listings that are in the MLS, but they're not ready to basically go live on the market. So that was about 1,800. So it was about another 200 or so homes that are kind of in that waiting period, getting some carpet in or paint or things of that sort. But breaking it down a little further, in the Omaha metro area, Douglas, Sarpy County, we had 875 homes active on the market. Existing homes in that same area, 450. So we were up in the 700s or so, over the summer months. So obviously the inventory is down. New constructions, 425. That's up a little bit, overall from the summer. Months of inventory, we have about 1 month of inventory. So what that means is number of houses on the market. If that did not change, we would basically be out of houses in 1 month. So the average sold price kind of hovering right around that 290 price point, about 10 to 11% above this time last year. So as I was saying, getting the houses ready for the spring, after the first of the year, good and bad points of that. Obviously, if you wait, there's going to be a lot of other people that are going to have their house ready for the market in the spring. So you're competing against your neighbor's house or other homes in a similar area, as well as, yes, you're going to have more buyers, but you're going to have more competition. So if you're putting a house on the market, in the winter months here, there's the very serious buyers that are out there ready to rock and roll to get to jump on those houses when they come up, because there's people that have been waiting over the summer, kind of puts brakes on things. They don't want to get caught up in the frenzy. But I feel, as the market takes hold, I think it's a great time for buyers and sellers to get the houses on the market, and buyers to get out there and get those. And so even some of those buyers that may have missed out in the summer based on their financing terms, if they're FHA or VA, with the smaller buyer pool out there, you may have an opportunity to get into a good solid house and not necessarily competing against, 15 offers that may have cash offers, conventional, more down payments, than the FHA and VA. So kind of going along the financing side, the mortgage side. So I was talking to Russ Williams, who usually joins us on here. He's at an appointment this afternoon. But the conforming loan limits that we talked on last week were released. That is at $647,200 is now what you can borrow, from a conforming conventional loan with a Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, or have raised that. It's 18% higher than last year. So what that means, basically, you can borrow more money, have a little less down payment for that house, so that affordability level to get up there and get that house that you want. You can borrow more money on it, especially with interest rates being a little lower. The Feds did kind of touch on with the new coronavirus, all the different variants that are out there. If that keeps prolonging, that may kind of keep that inflation rising a little bit, which inflation is negative for our interest rates. So if inflation keeps going, the interest rates will continue to tick up. So, it's when we talked about affordability levels, right now is the best time as far as affordability. If interest rates do go up, prices, as we see with just supply and demand, inventory is low, there's a higher demand, prices are going to go up, interest rates go up, your affordability level goes down on what your affordability, from that standpoint of it. So we're up, 10, 11% from last year. So add another 10, 11% potentially next year, if we see the similar market conditions moving forward. So it's still a great time to buy in that aspect of it. But that's kind of all I just want to touch on with everybody today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, 402-672-7670, or any of the platforms that we're on, LinkedIn, YouTube, our Facebook channel. Comment on any of those. We'll get back out to you as soon as possible and answer any questions you may have. And so, like I said, now's a great time to get a game plan together. And if that game plan is listing the house now, listing a house in the spring, buying a house now, buying in the spring, 6 months, a year, what can we do to help you get a game plan put together for you to get into a house or sell your house, get into another home, new construction and things of that sort, or whatever it may be, as far as even investment properties. If you're an investor, I've seen a lot of, investment type houses come on the market over the spring because some people are trying to, sell them potentially before the end of the year for tax purposes and things of that sort, or moving and getting a different rental property. So now's the time to look at that, especially with the affordability level and getting out there with regards to that. So if you have any questions, give me a holler. Happy to help. 402-672-7670. And once again, thank you for joining us on Talking Real Estate with Champions Real Estate Team at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate. And my name is Mark Wehner II. And I'll catch you next week, and have a great rest of the week. Enjoy the night.